Alright, so we're back here on the set of Zelda in the Ocarina of Time. I just finished montaging a whole bunch of side quests. That took me like a week. It took me like a whole day, but it took me like 5 days to make the video. And now, because Warner Music Group is a bunch of... I'll explain that later. It's too... It angries up the blood. So here we are in the Temple of Time. I'm just putting down my spiritual stones in an attempt to protect the Triforce. Of course, in a twist of poetic irony, I just wonder what Ganon's up to. Ugh, sneezed all over the cat. Gee, it sure is Master Sword in here. I just wonder what Ganon's up to. I hope he's not up to no good, starting trouble in my neighborhood. I pulled out one little sword, and Impa got scared. She said, "We'll lock you in this room for 7 years." I whistled for the sages, and when they came near, they said, "Ganon took the Triforce," and what rhymes with that? This is going well, I think. Ganon took the Triforce, that first one was pure gold. We'll lock you in a room for 7 years. I could not possibly top that now. Oh, in fact, I kind of want to redo this just so I don't add everything after that, so it makes it seem less clever, you know? Oh. But while we're watching this boring cutscene, I figure I'll explain. So, I uploaded the montage earlier today, and YouTube basically gave me this message saying, "Hey, the song that you use is copyright by WMG." But anybody who knows anything about the Proclaimers will know that they've never been associated with WMG ever. They've been associated with Chrysalis Records since the 70s and 80s. 80s? 83, I think? 83. Chrysalis folded in like 95, I think? 95? And became part of EMI. And after merging into EMI, the Proclaimers formed their own label, Persevere Records. So, not any of those, you know, none of those are WMG. And WMG, like, EMI doesn't have a huge beef with YouTube anymore. You know? I mean, WMG and what's the other one? Sony. You know, Universal are the ones tromping all over YouTube right now. You know, EMI kind of pulled out of that mess back in 2007. So, WTF YouTube, that belongs to EMI, not WMG. So if they pull the audio from that, like they've been threatening to do, then I'll, you know, here it is right now. There was a montage, and I'm still allowed to use that song for personal use, so if you really want to see the montage, I guess I could, like, I don't know, I could email it to you or something, or I could, you know, I don't know, I'll find someplace. I don't know, I could send it to my... I guess I could send it over AIM, but I don't want to give everybody my screen name, you know, so... If you really want to see the montage, I don't know what to do. I'll whistle for a cabin when it comes near. I begged and pleaded with her day after day, but she packed my bags and sent me on my way. She gave me a kiss goodbye, and she gave me my ticket, put my Walkman on, and said I might as well kick it. First class, drinking orange juice out of a champagne glass? I was thinking, if this is what the folks in Bel Air are living like, this might be alright. I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plates were fresh and I had a dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say this cab was rare, but I thought, man, forget it, yo home's to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house around 7 or 8. You know how the rest of the song goes. Dodongo dislikes smoke. I wasted 5 days doing a montage and nobody might see it besides me and my friends. Five days. Well, if you want to see that montage, you better act quick before they pull it down. I mean, I am disputing it, and I am trying to contact Persevere Records and see if I can get the rights to use it, but it's probably not going to end well. I mean, because I can't find an email address, and I'm not willing to postmark something all the way to Scotland. It's freaking Scotland! Who forms a record label out there? What? Oh. Oh yeah, Link's an adult. Whoop-de-doo. Woohoo, look at him go. This is how you play through the rest of the game. In fact, playing as a child is roughly maybe a third of the game. So, here comes the next 2/3. Look at him go. It was a good montage, too! God! I spent 5 days on it. 5 days. Five days. God. Might as well kick it. My cat's sleeping on my headphones. Wonder how the other cat is doing. I can't see through walls. Mama Luigi? It's a ranch, Ingo. You didn't make it. It's a horse, Ingo. You didn't make it. I hope you got lots of spaghetti.